Hello people, welcome back to my channel. It's Vintrol here, and today we're tackling common headache for Rainbow Six Siege players, which includes FPS drops, lags and input latency. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or just getting started, we all know how frustrating it can be when your gameplay is affected by performance issues. But fear not, because in this video I'm going to share with you some tried and tested methods to optimize your game and get rid of those pesky FPS drops, lags and input latency once for all. We're going to cover everything from graphics setting tweaks to system optimizations, and I'll even throw some advanced tips for those who are looking to squeeze every last drop of performance out there in their setup. So if you're tired of being held back by the performance issues in Rainbow Six Siege, smash that like button and let's dive right into it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tips, tricks and guides to elevate your gaming experience. Alright, let's get right into it. So the first step is essential Windows settings, which you have to turn off your game bar. Type it in here and go into the game bar. Make sure it's turned off. After that, you're going to enable game mode. Type in game mode. Make sure that is on. Which this basically it deactivates background activities like Windows updates and app notifications to help your computer boost FPS in your games. So game mode is usually enabled by default, but if you haven't already have that on, make sure to turn it on. The next step is go into your graphics settings. Make sure you browse and add your Rainbow Six Siege. Once you did that, make sure you go into options, make it high performance. This basically makes a priority for Rainbow Six Siege when you play it. Click on this change default graphics settings and make sure you have your hardware accelerated GPU schedule on and optimization for Windows games on. The next step is go into your Nvidia control panel. After that, click on the adjust image settings with preview. Make sure you have your preview use the advanced 3D image settings. After that, you could press on the take me there. Now you want to copy all my settings. After you did that, go into program settings. Make sure you add your Rainbow Six Siege there. After you did that, copy my settings again. The next is configure surround physics. Make sure you have your physics settings processor on your GPU. Next is adjust desktop size and position. Make sure you have your full screen, perform scaling on GPU, and make sure you have override the scaling mode set by games and programs. Also, make sure you have your refresh rate at the highest you're able to. After that, we want to go to adjust video color settings. With Nvidia settings, make sure you have your dynamic range to full 0 to 255. And that'll be it for Nvidia control panel settings. The next step is to deanimate your Windows appearance. So you type in appearance and performance. Then you click on adjust for best performance. I have those two on because it doesn't really change anything. After that, you want to go to advanced. You want to put programs, and now you want to change your virtual memory. With this, you have to find out what's your RAM size. So for example, you can find that in system information, which it says it right here. I got 64 gigabytes of RAM, so I will put up the sizes that you should change for your RAMs. This should be 1361. This is minimum of RAM. That's basically 1 gigabyte. And the maximum you should put half of your RAM, which it will be on the screen. After that, you press OK. The next step is to download Rainbow Six Siege FPS pack, which was made by me. So this link will be in the description to download it. After you download it, click on it and make sure to extract onto your desktop. After you extracted it to your desktop, click on it. These are the steps to increase your FPS. So this just basically makes your like game priority and just optimizes your whole PC, and cleans like temporary files, also flushes your DNS, which is also good. So make sure you go step by step, and if you have any questions or problems, make sure to write them in the comments below. I'll make sure to help you out. Now the last part is your settings. So my settings are in general, doesn't really matter, but make sure on audio your dynamic range set to night mode or hi-fi. Some people prefer hi-fi, some people prefer night mode. I use night mode for better sound with footsteps. Night mode makes like shooting like sound less. And on the display, make sure to have your resolution on, like, I have it max. You can make like put it on whatever you want, to be honest, up to you, it's your preference. Display mode, make sure you have it on full screen. Refresh rate, the highest you can. Aspect ratio, also it's your preference. VSync off, FPS limit also off. Widescreen off. Field of view, it's generally your preference, also your preference. In the graphics, make sure to have your Nvidia reflex low latency off and latency flash indicator off. On the graphics, you want to have your overall quality basically on the lowest, except from your LOD and your shadow quality. LOD quality is like in long distance you might not be able to see like some gadgets, for example maestro cams from long range. If you put it on the low, if you have it on very high, you'll be able to spot it from like far away. Shadow quality, make sure to have that medium, because you're able to see sometimes the shadow, so that makes like you're able to spot a person, whether he's holding like an angle on the door or something like that. You might be able to spot the shadow, so you know his location. And that's basically it. A huge thank you to all of you people out there for tuning in today. I hope you found the tips and tricks video helpful in optimizing your Rainbow Six Siege experience. We covered everything from adjusting graphics settings to system optimization and even advanced techniques to maximize your performance in game. By implementing these strategies, you'll be able to eliminate those frustration FPS drops, lags and input latency issues once and for all. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share with your fellow Siege players. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you never miss out on future tips and guides to enhance your gaming experience. Connect with me on Twitter, Instagram and Discord for more gaming insights, behind the scenes, updates and community discussions. Links are in the description below. Stay tuned for our next video where we'll be diving into essential aspects of aiming training using AimLabs and Kovacs, along with expert tips on how to properly warm up for peak performance in Rainbow Six Siege. Until next time, this is Vince Show. Thank you for watching.